Going into upper elementary with Miss Margaret from the lower elementary, in a lot of ways, I guess it was more grown up.
Independence is actually one of the hardest things to work on in a Montessori classroom these days, and it's absolutely the most important. Montessori, one of her famous quotes is, "Every unneeded aid is an obstacle." And it's very hard in this day and age when our population of children tend to be very cherished, very cared for. Sometimes that kind of caring hurts the child. The child needs to come to their own independence so that they can continue to grow intellectually and emotionally and reach the next plane of development.
Overall, the independence and the freedom those are probably the two most valuable things I got out of Casa.
In this classroom, the goal is absolutely that the children run the classroom. They make a lot of decisions. And so what we want all this independence to lead to is, of course, to be an independent thinker who can make logical decisions based on their prior knowledge and their ethical standards. And it's amazing to see it all come together. That's why the upper elementary is just so important to everything we do, because it just doesn't come together before that 6th grade year. And intellectually, they are adults. They can learn anything that can be broken down to be presented to them, but they're still not in the adolescent years with all the pressure that brings. So the 6th year is a golden year in Montessori, and it's the independence that helps it become that.
I enjoyed science a lot. And I think part of the reason was we did so many experiments. It wasn't just reading them in a book. We had time during the day where we could try some experiments ourselves. And I really liked that about Casa.
For our age child, Montessori believed that their scope of learning was the universe, and that they could not get what they wanted, what they needed just in the classroom. They had to go out. The two oldest groups in the classroom go to Cumberland Island, which is a coastal island of Georgia that is pretty much wilderness. You can't buy anything on the island. So the kids, in addition to studying the ecology and what they're going to look for, they also have to plan what they're going to bring and what they're going to eat and how we're going to manage all of that. It's that idea of connecting them back with the earth, connecting them with people who lived before us, realizing that we are here in this place and time in how we are, because we stand on the shoulders of everyone that came before us. And I think it also buys into the sense of community, which is something we spend a lot of time fostering. I love it. I think it's an amazing, miraculous process.